Hey everybody, it's Jason from the Texas Gun Vault 2, and we're back out here in the garage for another garage gun talk. It's actually late at night. It's like 10:35 on a Thursday night. I just got home from a rehearsal, and it's been a kind of a busy day, productive day. Between all my music stuff that I do, I've been working really hard and diligent on all the range report projects that I have had the range footage already kind of shot and edited for. And I was successful this week. And before Friday, I got the two I had planned on getting done. So right now, the last video is inside rendering on my computer. So I wanted to come out here and do a garage gun talk. It's been a couple days. And I wanted to show off another upcoming project, see what you guys think about this one. And I also wanted to ask your opinion on a video that I think I'm going to make. And I'm curious where you guys think I should post it, and if you like my idea about its tone and character. But let's get to that at the end. The pistol that we are going to be putting in queue to work on is obviously a SIG pistol here. And this one is coming from Michael, another local fan and subscriber. He's actually the uncle of one of my former students. And he recently picked this really cool pistol up, and it is the SIG Sauer P220 Legion in 10mm. Now, I have to think real fast here. I don't know if I've done a Legion gun yet. Maybe I have. But I know I haven't done one in 10mm. I know I haven't done the 220. So here it is. And the Legion series, of course, is kind of SIG's top of the line. It has their unique finish. This is a very hefty gun. It's a very, very weighty gun. The slide seems to be a little bit longer. It's in single action only, so we have a thumb safety, which is ambidextrous. It does not have a decocker like you have on the double action, single action guns. It has an optics cut, but I think we're going to run this with iron sights. And the single action P-Series pistols are supposed to be pretty darn good. So we will see. Obviously, it's a Legion, top of the line, so this is probably coming out of their custom shop. So, yeah, this is a pretty darn sweet pistol. And, 10mm kind of grown on me lately. I guess some people say 10mm is the best millimeter. So he lent this to the channel with 3 magazines. They're single stack. I think they hold 8 rounds. And he gave the channel some ammunition because I don't have a lot of 10mm on hand. So I do appreciate that a lot. So what do you guys think about the Legion series SIG pistols, and then the 220 and 10mm more specifically? If you've ever owned or shot this gun, let me know what you think. And what do you think about the single action only pistols? And is there anything I should mention in my review? So that's another cool upcoming project. But then I want to talk about a video that I'm kind of mulling around in my head of making. I mean, I don't think I'll get around to it anytime soon, but I need to put it on my list because I kind of have my very serious videos where, like the range reports are my priority. And then if I have anything, product-wise in, flashlights, holsters, belts, whatever. That's kind of my second thing. And then I have what I call my commentary videos. And I don't do those very often. I have made a few in the past, like about Matt Hoover and what else? Anti-walk versus like those pins, the non-rotating pin sets for AR-15s, or gas systems versus direct impingement versus piston systems and ARs and so forth. I've done videos like that, but I think I want to make another commentary video, and it's going to be on internet gun tube safety Sallies. And I think I want to do it in a comical way. And I've been kind of thinking in my mind how I want to structure the video and what I want to talk about. And it's something that's been on my mind because as my channel is growing and I have so many range reports that are now published, I inevitably get people of all walks of life from the gun community and experience levels, and they're on their journeys, from all the way from beginners and people looking at buying their first gun to people that had been literally in the gun community for 40 or 50 years or even longer. And so everyone here is on their different stages in their, gun walk. And of course, when it comes to people that are often newer in the community, they are what I refer to as safety Sallies, because they're it's not that I am not against being safe with firearms, because I definitely try to handle firearms in a safe and responsible way. It is that when I am creating content here in the garage, I do have a set of protocol that I follow that I don't let you guys know about because it's irrelevant. So, for example, when I film a range report, or I show you, like for tonight, for example, an upcoming projects video. Now, I did clear the weapon, as you saw on camera, but I have no ammunition out here. I never bring any ammunition at all here to the garage when I have guns on the table, unless it's going to serve some purpose, like I have to show you what a cartridge looks like. Like when I reviewed the revolver in 22 Jet Magnum. Okay, no one's ever seen that cartridge before, so I have to have one out here to show you. But for the most part, I never have ammunition out here, and before I film, I clear the guns. I don't have to show that to you because it's a waste of time, and also because you are watching this video after I film it. It could be an hour after I film it, up to years after I film it. Even if I had a negligent discharge here in the garage, you're safe. It doesn't matter, because the bullet can't exit the gun, go through my phone, go through time and the internet and hurt you. And when I film these videos, I'm out here by myself. So I never have any safety issues. So, here, let me get out this pistol again. And what I want to do is talk about in this video, after having some type of like funny opening where I'll be like watching my own video, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, and I'll like duck and be like, oh man, I was in such danger because I didn't clear that weapon or show it was clear before I filmed that video. But I want to talk about how I don't break any of the rules of gun safety, because you don't have to see me do all the clearing. I don't have to do this every single time. So like out here in the garage, okay, you'll notice I never, even though I've cleared the weapon, I never point it at anything I don't want to kill or destroy. There's nobody here, and so I never point this gun at myself, okay? And everything else in this garage is something that I can replace, okay? But I know the gun is clear. Now, if I lay the gun down, okay, I am the only one here in the garage. And often when I'm filming my range reports, I'm like the only one in the house, because I try to do it when all my kids are gone, my wife is out running errands and so forth, because I get less distracted, okay? So I know if I walk over here and I pick up something, adjust the camera, whatever, I know that this gun, which I've already cleared, is safe because no one else is here. Now, if somebody was here in the garage, of course I would clear it, but I'm not going to do that on camera, so I don't break the rules of gun safety. I also want to talk about how not every rule of gun safety is applicable to every situation. So, for example, the first rule of gun safety is finger off of the trigger until you're ready to fire. But is that really the case? So, for example, when I film a range report, and I'm just going to use this gun as the example, when I get out the Lyman trigger pull weight gauge, okay, well, I'm going to have to pull this trigger with the gauge, but I'm not ready to shoot, but the gun is clear, but I'm pulling the trigger with purpose. I never have my finger on the trigger. I don't talk about it when I'm filming a range report. You'll notice my finger is almost always to the side here, or maybe if it's a revolver, it might be down here, or because I'm holding maybe a rifle or something like this. It's never in the trigger guard. But I will pull the trigger if I'm trying to show you the trigger pull, the reset, and so forth, or if I'm measuring the trigger. Or sometimes if I'm working with a gun like a Glock and I have to take it down or field strip it, well, I have to pull the trigger to disassemble it. So yes, sometimes I have to put my finger on the trigger before I'm ready to shoot. So I will break that rule of gun safety, but it's a caveat to that rule. It's something that you can break, if that makes any sense. But I should not have to explain that, because I'm not putting anybody in danger. I'm here by myself, and when it comes to my own personal safety around the firearm, I never point it at myself, even though I know the gun is clear. But it's stuff like that that I need to talk about and tell people that you only make yourself look silly. And these people that come onto my channels and go, you didn't show the gun was clear, thumbs down. I'm like, I don't have to show the gun is clear. I checked it before I was filming. And because the whole point of this video, you don't want to see me doing this the whole time in the video, right? It's absolutely stupid. It's annoying. You don't need it. And actually, I'll tell you a funny story about safety Sallies, because I know somebody that had a negligent discharge at their house and shot their television, okay? And I was talking with them about it, and I said, why the heck did you do that? It is because he was such a safety person that he actually kept racking his slides. So every time he picks up his gun, he does this. He's always doing this, constantly checking his gun to where it's almost automated. So if the gun's here, he picks it up and just does this. And he's in his mind, he's done it so many times. Well, guess what? He had a loaded magazine because he was getting ready to go out, go out somewhere. So he was just kind of, putting his holster together, his gun, and so forth. But because he did this all the time and, did this, he was so used to it. He accidentally loaded a magazine. And because of his muscle memory of constantly safety checking the gun, he racked the slide. He thought the gun was safe because he's done it so many times, pulled the trigger, and the television now no longer works because it has a big hole in it. So sometimes you could actually train incorrectly when it comes to gun safety, if that makes any sense, where it becomes so automated that you're just constantly doing this all the time. You're not even watching, did I just put a loaded magazine in this gun? I'm just so used to this. So anyway, rant hat off and all that kind of stuff. But I'm thinking about making a video. So I don't know if I should post it on this channel, which is more of my behind the scenes channel or stuff where I want to make certain, statements that might be more funny than, serious. Or should I put it on the main channel? I'm thinking about putting it on this channel because then I will direct people from the main channel to this channel to try to get some traffic over here on the Texas Gun Vault too. So what do you guys think? Do you guys understand where I'm coming from? And do you guys ever see all of the safety Sallies? As I said, I take firearms safety very seriously around here. I would never, as I said, have live ammunition out here. And I believe in teaching the rules of gun safety and following the rules of gun safety. And I want to break all those rules down. But when I'm filming a video, and this is all for entertainment purposes only, that I don't have to show you the gun is clear. I don't have to do that. You just have to assume that I checked it beforehand, and the fact that the video is up and complete means the gun wasn't loaded, I didn't shoot anybody, and I didn't shoot myself, right? You don't have to see that. You don't have to know, or I don't have to pick up the camera, show you what's behind me, or what I'm pointing at right now to show you there's nobody behind the camera. So if I take this gun and do this, you don't have to worry. I'm not pointing at anybody. I don't have to demonstrate that to you. You should have understanding that, he's probably in that garage by himself, and he's not breaking any of the rules. It just drives me bonkers and up the wall because they're so annoying, those safety Sally comments. So what do you guys think? Should I make the video? And if I make the video, which channel should I post it on? Because as I said, I'm going to try to do it more from a comedy, satirical, or I don't know, just kind of a trolling, or from a trolling perspective. I'm curious to see what you guys think. So let me know in the comments section. And what do you guys think about this really cool SIG Legion, single action only 10mm? So there you go. That's all I got for you tonight. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. I need to go inside, upload the videos that hopefully have finished rendering, and then go to bed. So, forgot the word of the day. The word of the day is going to be, I think I've done this one before. Safety. Safety is the word of the day. So there you go. Actually, I think the word of the day in the past was safety Sally, but we're gonna go with safety again. So if you watched to the end, use the word safety in your comment, and I know you are a true vault dweller, and thank you for joining me here in the garage. And as always, thanks for watching.